Hello, Internet! Shouth is here, and it's time for another episode of ShoutStone. We are continuing with our coverage of Round 2 of the Polaris Hearthstone Tournament with Totalbiscuit versus Nick Murphy. Best of 5 series. Currently, TB is up 2 games. Let's see if he can round this out with one last win. So without any further ado, let's get to the action right now. It is Uther versus Garrosh. Totalbiscuit, playing the part of Uther the Paladin, Nick Murphy from the Continue Show, playing the part of Garrosh the Warrior. So it looks like it's just going to hold on to that Brewmaster. I don't know exactly what to expect here. Probably will not be a game of legendary stature. Again, you know, Totalbiscuit with significantly more experience than Nick Murphy when it comes to this game. And it does show. But we'll have to see how this pans out here. And if TB can actually seal the series with one last win. If you don't remember, the rules of this tournament is all players start with 3 decks. They will then use those decks in their series. They lose 3 times. When they lose the game, that deck gets eliminated. And then they are done. Alright, well, Nick Murphy going to put in the Fiery War Axe. Fairly... See, a play like that, coining into a Fiery War Axe, is definitely a new player move, in my opinion. Because Fiery War Axe makes a much better removal card for 3 or more damage, 3 or more health minions. Or, even 2 health, it doesn't really matter. Just something, if you need to remove a minion, that's what weapons are usually best for. And coining one out this early is not the best move. It's better this early to start establishing a field presence. Right now, there's 1 minion on Totalbiscuit's side. I don't think he's... you don't want to burn your Fiery War Axe's last charge on taking out a 1/1 minion. So he's probably going to burn it on TB himself, instead of holding onto it for whatever TB's going to throw out on the next turn. So instead he's going to play Heroic Strike and go up to 7 and try to make a very large attack on Totalbiscuit. So an early 10 points of damage, but still nothing on the table. That could prove to be a problem. Let's find out. So he's got a few options now. Looks like TV's going to play that Argent Squire and just start dealing a little bit of damage here and there. But the weapon's gone. Heroic Strike is gone. Now, Nick Murphy has to get some minions out on the field. Because the longer he allows TB to just build up a force, the more reoccurring damage he's going to be able to start dealing. Minions are a far better resource than direct damage spells when it comes to taking out your opponent. Unless you build a deck entirely around it, it won't get you very far. Alright, so he's going to put out that Novice Engineer, which will die immediately. He does get the card draw off of it. But this is where things are going to start to turn into Totalbiscuit's favor. At least in my opinion. This is my best guess. Just based off the fact that he's got 4 minions out there. Nick Murphy has 0. He's got a slight card advantage. It's not really a huge advantage. That bear's going to die to the 3/3 right on this next turn. So we can expect to see that. And there it happens. Sunwalker takes it out. Still leaves 3 damage. That can be basically unanswered. He is also sitting on that True Silver Champion. But he's going to play the Argent Protector to restore that shield. And here we are again, staring at 6 minions to 0. The amount of cards in your hand, while a good factor, doesn't really matter much if you're basically not able to play anything, or not playing anything. I don't know what he has, So I don't know if he's just not playing what he has, or if he just doesn't have anything to play. But he's really backed himself up into a wall by trying to deal some early direct damage that, at this point, it was all for naught. You know, he's got to get more minions out there. And this is a really good lesson for new players to this game. And the fact that this game's now in open beta means that, you know, a lot of new players are coming in. A lot of people who have no experience in Hearthstone are coming in. Let this be a lesson to you. Get minions on the field. They are worth a lot more than just burning direct damage abilities. So right now, he just played that True Silver Champion to do the removal on that last Booty Bay Bodyguard, excuse me. And now, the score is definitively in Totalbiscuit's favor. So he's got a full complement of minions on the field right now. That means he can't play any more minions. So he's probably going to want to sacrifice some of them depending on what Nick Murphy plays on this next turn, just to start getting something a little more strong out there. And he's going to drop a Chillwind Yeti. So we could take that out with a Sunwalker and a couple of those Silverhand recruits. So we're going to see if that's the route he takes. Because he basically just wants to dispatch it and then start focusing fire on the opponent and, you know, clear out some of those cheaper 1/1s, because, you know, they're doing their job to a point. They're providing a little bit of offense, but instead he's going to burn that last charge of his weapon. And then he should just sacrifice, yeah, one of the little guys. Does that. Now he has room for something else if he decides to play it. He hasn't played anything this turn. So he's got a full 7 mana. I think right now he just wants to deal all the damage he needs to see kind of where he stands. So he's still looking at 8 damage. And now he's going to bring back that Argent Protector, replay it, and then shield something else. Which will probably be that Brewmaster, most likely. Will it? He's debating. I mean, if he plays it, that's obviously the card he's going to want to put that shield on. Because the only other card that's going to be a strong target for any kind of new player, it's going to be a high damage minion. So, yeah, there we go. So he does put the shield on that. So any new player is going to try to focus down the minions that do a lot of damage. He's going to put Redemption out there. I don't know if Redemption is necessarily necessary at this point. He's basically got this game in the bag right now. In order for Nick Murphy to win, he has to take out both of those shielded minions, and then at least the Argent Protector, and 3 of the other minions. He plays another Fiery War Axe, and Heroic Strike. I'm not sure what he's going to try and do here. Just every last bit of damage he can do. So he evens up the game, and he armors up, so he technically has a slight lead in health. But it still really doesn't matter. He hasn't responded to any of this. It's GG. He's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Damage done. Game over. GG. That's it. We're done here. I don't know what we're waiting for. Can we end this, please? Yeah, there's enough damage here, clearly. He's got 12 points of damage on the field, and he hasn't played anything else. So, there you have it. Totalbiscuit, in rather simple fashion, dispatches of Nick Murphy from Continue, and will go on to advance to the next round of the Polaris Tournament by winning this series 3-0. So, there you have it. That was really it. There's not much to say about that game. So, I do want to let everybody know, there is going to be a video going up, hopefully either this weekend or before the weekend, as a bit of a state of the channel thing. I promised that a few months ago, and I basically forgot about it, and I got a lot of other stuff going on. But that video will go up, and it's going to explain a few things as far as things that are changing around here. So stick tight for that. As far as the tournament, I will post an update about that very soon. I did not get the full complement of signups, but don't worry, we'll find something to do. We'll make this happen. So, alright, thank you folks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, of course, if you enjoy this channel. And find me on Facebook and Twitter. I will see you folks next time.